And I think when it comes to politicians as well, they're quite happy to use the public as props. Often you'll see them at, I love it when they're out at field days with their brand new red bands talking to salt of the earth farmers and stuff like that. They're happy to use the public as props. It gets uncomfortable when the public don't want to be props, and that they might have independent thoughts about what you're doing and that sort of thing. I think this is one of the things in New Zealand that we are, I guess, privileged in a way, that our politicians aren't generally layered behind 16 layers of snipers and bulletproof glass and that sort of thing. And you could genuinely walk up to an MP and either be quite complimentary or, in this case, not. Do you see that there's any sort of parallels with how you approach Casey, whether it's the fact that she's a female MP, or is that not relevant to this discussion?
I think it is relevant because of the report that you've mentioned and the whakapapa that I've given around domestic violence. There is a corridor to be had there. But again, we're talking about Casey Costello, a founding member of Hobson's Pledge, the number 3 on New Zealand First, one of the most divisive parties in New Zealand, probably the most divisive party in New Zealand politics. ACT, it's like, they're all, I don't know, they're fighting for that top spot. But I think depending on your political leaning and the policies that you support, if we talk about the genocide in Gaza, New Zealand First is one of the worst parties. And so there's a huge amount of gravity to the decisions that they make. And it's no joke. It's no joke the power that these people have. And if they're going to be corrupt and be uncontactable and not be transparent in their dealings, not respond to OIAs, not respond to media, not answer questions in the House, etc., 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 then I think it's absolutely justifiable for any of us at any point of time to jump on an opportunity to speak our mind to these people, because they live in their echo chambers. I don't know what it's really like to exist as one of these types of MPs, but I don't think they often hear the true hearts of the people. And so I think any chance we get, we do really need to do that.